So we got Don Massengill. Of course. You're live. Oh no, it's delayed. I'm here. All right. We are live. Okay, guys. You should be able to hear me. If you have any kind of questions as I'm talking, please put them in the comments below. But we are super excited here because we are introducing a brand new product, something brand new to HSE. This is going to be the R150 Autonomous Rover. This is a multi-purpose platform that can do spraying, seeding, mowing, transportation, and so much more. And I'm looking at it right now. We're going to bring it into the screen in just a few minutes here. And again, super excited for this. This system is pretty incredible. It's battery operated, 4-wheel drive, incredible amount of torque that can run for almost 4 hours. The configuration you're going to see today is set up as a sprayer. Of course, at HSE, we love our sprayers. So in just a minute here, Joy's going to bring it in, and we're going to demonstrate a really cool feature called follow mode. So it's coming. Here it is. Just walk towards me here. Here it comes, guys. All right. Here it is. This is, you can stop here. There we are. So I'll show you the controller. Thank you, Joy, for bringing it in. Yeah. This is the XAG R150. I'm holding the controller in my hand here. You can see this thing is an absolute beast. It is huge, and it can carry a lot of weight. This is a 100-liter, almost 30-gallon spray tank. These are its jet nozzles on the back, and it is a pretty incredible platform. Could you go check, make sure that we're in frame? I just want to make sure that everyone can see that where we're at. But right now, this system is in follow mode. And right now, the controller, or the R150 is actually following the controller. You can see it's turning around here, and it's following me. How cool is that? So, again, this is a battery-operated system. The batteries are housed right here. This uses XAG's proprietary super fast charging batteries that can charge in like less than 15 minutes. Pretty incredible platform. This uses 2 batteries with the option of just using one. You have one in each bay right here. Cover that closes it up. The whole system is a waterproof system. You can hose it down and wash it whenever you need to. We have an emergency stop button here, status lights on the side, and of course this is completely RTK guided. So just behind the screen here we have an RTK base station set up. I'll show you how that works in just a minute. That allows this system to be precise down to a centimeter. This system, like I mentioned, is completely autonomous. So we can pre-program all types of different routes: spot spraying, grid spraying, route spraying. We can also use it as a shuttle mode, which allows you to transport items from point to point, and what we have now, which is follow mode. So pretty amazing platform that is just extremely versatile. It does have an adjustable wheelbase. These joints can be adjusted to raise and lower the height. And right now, as you can see, it's set up as a sprayer. These are the jet sprayers that are absolutely incredible. They can oscillate 720 degrees in any direction, basically. And we're going to show that to you guys in just a moment here. I'm also going to show you a little bit of the background of the app that operates this system, because it is very in-depth and very easy to use. And it allows for all kinds of operations with this R150. It's pretty amazing. But before we move into the app, let me demonstrate how the follow mode works. And Joy, if you don't mind, can you make sure that I stay in frame as it follows me around? So you can see you have to maintain a certain distance from it, and it follows you around like a loyal little pet. It's like a little dog. So if I turn around here, you can see it'll follow me right up this area, and it kind of steers like a tank. So this is a great option for if you're using the transport rack, which is an option. It can transport 330 pounds of cargo on board, and it will just follow you around wherever you need to go. You can see it's just following me around. Extremely accurate. It stops about 6 feet behind you. And you can even set points ahead of you so that it goes to that point before it follows you past it. It's a pretty incredible system, and you can see how accurate it is. It works great. Look at that. And it stops right here. So I'm able to take it out of follow mode now, and I can actually drive it around manually as well. So let's go ahead and do that, and I'll show you how kind of how capable it is off-road. Okay. So I've exited the follow mode. It's got a very loud speaker on board to indicate what it's doing at any point in time. So we'll increase our speed a little bit. And you can see, oh, let me arm it. We got to hold down both buttons. So the vehicle is now unlocked. You have to arm it just like a drone before we actually start driving it. And you can see now it's letting us drive it around. And this system is a 4-wheel drive dual motor system. It has an unbelievable amount of torque. It can go up almost 40-degree grades like it's nothing, even with 30 gallons of water inside of it. You can see it goes up and down, no problem at all. This is its top speed that you see here, and we can stop it at any time. You can see how fast it can turn when it's in its top speed. It's pretty amazing. And it's very, very easy to drive. There's just 4 buttons on the controller, forward, backwards, and steer left and right. So extremely straightforward to use. And also, I did want to mention, I've mentioned a couple people have mentioned to me, they didn't really get a sense of scale on this system. You can see it's quite large. You know, it's up to here on me. It's pretty big, and it's a monster. I mean, you can actually basically sit on it, and you can see it'll drive me around no problem at all. So, yeah, not recommended, but you can see just how steady and it is a very heavy system. I think we can both, unloading it was, you got to have some ramps to unload it, but it is a very solid, steady platform. So we'll go into the software in just a moment here, and I want to show you guys how we set up a automatic spraying mission, just like that. So let's move back, and we'll set up a spraying mission. Awesome. Okay. So actually, let me move it a little bit further forward. I want to show you guys the spray system first. So let me orient it so we can see the nozzles, just like so. And again, guys, if you do have any questions, please put them in the comments or visit us at our website, HSE-UAV.com. I also put a link in the description below for this specific product. It's available for pre-order right now, and we just couldn't be more excited about offering this system. So let me go ahead and make sure we're connected to the app. And let's see here. Okay. Let me just connect. And in a moment, we'll see. Get our system online. Give me just a moment, guys. Here we go. So I'm going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Get that focused. So right here, you can see this is kind of what the app looks like. It's very simple. There's a couple different pages and tabs that are used. We have Operation, Field, Devices, and Records. Operation is where we set up our automated mission. Field is where we set up our boundaries. Devices is where we configure our devices. And Records is where you can actually go to see spray records, which is really cool. So we're going to go to our Operations tab. And you can see right here we've created, just behind our office, a little spray area to actually test it. So the way that we actually send the mission to the rover is we'll select the rover and drag it to the area. And down here it gives us all sorts of options for the spray system. So what we'll do, is we'll actually click on the spray mode. You can actually save all sorts of different spray modes, and you'll see why that's important. We'll go ahead and edit this one. This is probably one of the coolest pages in the app. You can see there's a little video image of the rover from above, and we're able to adjust. You guys see how it's moving? It shows you a little display of the positioning of the spray system. We're able to synchronize it, we're able to make it symmetrical, we're able to make it swing fast or slow, and we're able to select vertical and horizontal positioning here. You can see we can adjust it up and down if we need to. Now let's actually go ahead and turn that on, and I'll demonstrate how that works. And we're also able to test it. So if I hit the open button here, it'll begin moving the spray system as I set it up. So you can see it moving around. And of course, moving back a little bit, we are also able to turn the sprayer on. So one cool thing about the sprayer, there's actually another page for the spray settings, is that there's about 3 or 4 different types of adjustments. You can actually turn on the blower fans to adjust the amount of essentially wind speed coming off of it to increase the turbulence in your spray system. You can adjust the dosage, and you can also adjust the atomization all individually. But let's go ahead and turn the sprayer on, and you guys will be able to see the spray systems kick on. And look at that, guys. And again, we're able to adjust at any time in the app here the amount of angle that we have, so we can make them point a little higher if we want. So if we have like an orchard situation, for example, we can have them point up. How cool is that? We're able to turn off the sprayer at any time right here. And we're also able to turn off the actual gimbaled nozzles as well. So it lets us really test the system very thoroughly before we actually set it up for use. Let's go ahead and set up our mission, and I'll show you a couple of the settings that we're able to adjust here. Let it focus. Make sure you guys can see it. Okay. So right here, we're able to adjust our speed. Actually, the speed in which it takes to get to the starting point. We're also able to adjust the working speed. And here, we're also able to adjust how many of the rows we want it to actually apply. So we'll go ahead and do both. And exit out. And this is actually our spray settings. So you can see we have our dosage, atomization, and wind speed level right here. We'll leave it at the default settings for now. And we're able to upload the route. You can see how easy this process is. It is incredibly straightforward and easy to set up this. There's also a final task confirmation and checklist to ensure that there's nobody within the system and no one within the task area, and then we'll go ahead and start it. So right now it's uploading. It's letting us know that it's starting within 5 seconds. So in a couple seconds here, we're going to see it start. I'll give you guys I'll follow you guys around so you guys can see it. Now this is a very small area, of course, because we're limited by our camera. But look at that. Like I said, this system can go up to 4 hours on a battery charge. The way I've configured the nozzles right now, they're pointing fairly downward. This would be great for like a low-lying crop, but this is also great for orchards. If you have very tall trees, you can actually aim the nozzles up. That's one of the beauties of this system, is just how versatile it is. You might be able to hear it. I don't know if you can. It's saying attention, autopilot active the entire time it's operating. And of course, for safety, there is an emergency stop button on the system itself, and on the controller, and even on the app. So it's a very, very safe system. Of course, right now I have it set up to go fairly slow just so you guys can see it. Here it is turning around. And it's going to come right back to us. Of course, guys, again, if you do have any kind of questions, anything you want to ask while we are using this, please put them in the comments, or you can contact us on our website, and we'll be able to give you guys a call or talk to you guys and be more than happy to help. I see Brian's in the comments here answering questions. That's awesome. Thanks, Brian. It's great to have you here.
Attention. Autopilot
Oh.
active.
Look at that.
Attention. Autopilot active. Application finished.
So here it is. It says the application is finished, and it stops right there and waits for the next input. Again, guys, I just want to give it, if you're just joining us, I want to give a bit of a sense of scale of this system. You can see just the size of it. It is designed for large areas and a lot of work. It is a pretty incredible system. I love the build quality on this. It is built so well. Everything is powder coated. It has all stainless hardware. This is designed to last. The battery system is pretty amazing in the way that it works. It has a very fast charging battery solution, which we'll probably do a whole nother demo just on the battery system because I think it's very interesting. It actually has an optional water-cooled battery charging system. Before we move forward though, one thing I haven't shown you is the control system. Right here, you can see this little device is our controller. Extremely simple, extremely easy to use, and you can see we have a little device on top. This controller has optional modules that you can fit on top. I'm going to show you one of the other modules real quick. So you have different types of modules that you can install on the top of the controller. This one is actually set up for manual spraying control. This actually has a display on the front of it that allows us to control all of the spray system and settings from this controller, which means you do not need to use the app. You can simply drive the system around and spray manually. This unit that you see on top is the RTK module. This is really cool because in conjunction with our RTK base station, let me show you the base station. I told you guys I was going to show it to you guys. Here it is. Right there is our base station. You guys see that? That's our base station, and that allows for sub-centimeter accuracy with this system. This module on top of the controller adds RTK capabilities to the controller, which makes it so that this controller can be used as a positioning beacon for creating our missions. So what you just saw that we did here, I actually walked this area with the controller and just hit the button on my app to mark my points, and it does it extremely accurately. So I just go to my point, stand there for a moment, hit the button, and go on to the next point. You can add as many points as you need. You're also able to do custom routes. So here in this case, I just did a rectangle and it created a pattern within the rectangle with a couple different rows. You're also able to do custom routes, which allows for curved patterns as well. And it'll actually gather the points as you walk. So it essentially follows your footsteps. The RTK also allows for the follow mode that you guys saw at the beginning, where we can hold down the little button here and it's going to allow it to follow us around, which in my opinion is the best way to transport this to the starting point. You can use the follow mode, it'll go to the start point, and then you can start your automated mission. Of course, your automated mission is saved in your system as a field or a job, which means you can repeat it as many times as you need. So this is a very, very easy and versatile system to use. I want to show you guys one more thing, and that's the shuttle mode. So I'm going to get behind the camera here and set it up. It's very simple to use. What we're going to do is double tap our this little button right here on our controller.
Entering shuttle mode.
You might be able to hear
Route learning.
it says entering shuttle mode, and it's beginning the route learning process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it around. I'm driving it manually now using my controller. Right now it's learning the route in which it's taking. Let's turn the speed up a little bit. Let's put it in hot rod mode. Okay. It's learning this route. And it will literally follow its footsteps for the route that you teach it. What this allows you to do is have it transport goods, for example, from point A to point B. I could have it go all the way around this office complex and meet me on the other side. We're going to go down here. Let me zoom you in a little bit. And we'll just go a little further down. Why don't we? We'll go here, and what we'll do is hold down the B button. that indicates that it's finished learning. Now here's the trick part. If I push and hold the A button, it's coming back to the starting point. Now, obviously, I did a very, very simple mission here. I just went in a straight line from one point to the next, but it can be as complicated as you want it to be. This has a very long-range communication system, so you can go very, very far. But you'll see, it's going to go right back to where we started. And if I want, I can hold down the B button at any time, and it'll go right back to the end point. How cool is that? Remember, you can transport 330 plus pounds, and you can see it's even going to turn around like I did before. It just does the reverse of what I taught it, and it's going to stop right there. Okay? And so it's at the starting point. Now I can hold down the B button. It's going to its destination. So it's going to follow that path again. We are using the essentially the off-road tires on it right now. Obviously, they're not really designed to work on concrete, so it does make a little noise, but they still work great here too. There's a lot of different tire options available for this, including even a tracked option for serious off-road. But here it is. It's going right back on its own. I'm not pushing any buttons. You guys can see. Not pushing any buttons. It's going right back to its destination that we set. One more time, guys, if you do have any kind of questions, if you want to learn more about this system, if there's anything that you guys are curious about with this new ground spraying vehicle, it's more than a ground spraying vehicle, really. It's also a transport vehicle, seating vehicle. There's even lawn mowing attachments coming for this soon. Please visit us at our website, HSE-UAV.com. There's also a link in the description below that'll bring you directly to this product. Let's go ahead and push the A button one more time. Let's bring her home. Awesome. Guys, I hope you're enjoying this, and I hope that you're excited as we are to see the R150's first demo. Again, we're learning so much about this system, and there's just so many things that you can do with it and so many opportunities that you can do. We can also stop it at any time by hitting any of the buttons. It'll take manual control, and then we're back in control. We're in hot rod mode, guys.
Yeah, Brian says we need music for this party.
Music? We'll put some music on for the next time. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Guys, again, if you do have any other kind of questions, please ask us in the comments. That's why we do this type of stuff live, because we want to hear what your comments and questions that you guys have. So here it is again. I'm going to go back up to it because I want to show you guys one more time kind of the scale of this system. All right. You can see here again. I'll go over some of the components that we haven't really talked about. These antennas that you see here are our communication antennas and our RTK antennas. We have LED indicators on each side that indicate the mode that it's in. Right now it's showing green, which does mean it's unlocked. That means I can drive it back and forth, so we want to be careful around it, of course. Our battery compartment is right here. And I'll show you guys how easy it is to undo the batteries. There's no connections. We just pull it out. There's our battery. This is the water-cooled battery system. This battery can actually be submerged in water. There's even a minimum and maximum level on it, and that's how it's able to charge so rapidly. Another cool thing is that XAG, the manufacturer of this system, doesn't just do ground rovers. They also do drones, and those are going to be coming here really soon. In fact, they're on our website. So check out the V40 on our website. It's an amazing 16-liter spraying drone from the same manufacturer, believe it or not. It uses the same software and controller and even the batteries. So it is a turnkey solution if you purchase this system to go along with the drone. Some pretty incredible capabilities in terms of technology. XAG is an amazing manufacturer that focuses only on agriculture. All their products are focused on agriculture. And in terms of tech, this is the top of the line in the world. It really is. You know, we have experience as applicators and as pilots and as a distributor of all these different products. You know, we always want to bring a good product to the table, which is, you know, what makes it HSE HSE. We are always here for the bringing the best products. So, yeah, again, R150. Anything you want to add, Joy?
Unless we want to bring Ron out and see what questions customers already have.
Bring him out.
Maybe.
Bring him out. Let's go get Ron. You guys may have talked to Ron before. Ron is our sales manager. He might be on a call right now, actually. Let's see where he's at. All right, let's bring the team out. Gonna get us copyrighted on YouTube. All right, come on up, guys. I want to show the whole team. We are here at our Florida office, and we have our Florida team here today behind the scenes. So I want to introduce everybody. Again, I didn't really say my name this time. I always do. I'm Simon. This is Joy and Ron. Ron is our sales manager. Joy is our director here. And if you come to training, you guys have probably seen my face before because I do all the demos and training. So again, so excited to have our team here, seeing the R150 platform in action. And I think you can vouch for all of us. We're just so excited about this system.
We are.
And our customers are so excited because it opens up opportunities that we haven't had with drones before. So for example, one of the big ones is being able to use automated spraying systems in nurseries, okay, where you have a canopy overhead. It's not an option to fly a drone in that case, but it absolutely is perfect for this system. Again, when you have clearance issues like power lines, utility right-of-ways, nurseries, this is a solution.
Yeah.
This also can carry a lot more product than your typical drone, so it's great for higher application rates.
And FAA
Yes.
is NA.
Right. You guys probably know with drones requires a lot of regulatory hurdles to jump through to be able to operate them legally in the United States, and this requires none of it. No licensing required at all for this, except for your state chemical license, which, yeah. But overall, you know, this is a really exciting system in place. If you guys want to know more about this, again, you can see us on our website, HSE-UAV.com. You can contact us for pricing through our website as well. And there's also a link in the description below to the specific product. We're really excited to bring this on for 2022. I think that's really the goal. So we give you a little early Christmas present here to bring you the R150 to HSE.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've gotten a lot of great, I don't know, yeah, if you guys can hear me, we've gotten a lot of great feedback so far, especially for the greenhouses, the nurseries, the vineyards, all these smaller areas, smaller aisles or rows that they can get through. So these are just going to make a big difference, and we have customers that are already using our spraying aircraft that will bring the ground rig in for some of their other operations too.
Awesome. Absolutely.
Great.
Yeah. And again, I mentioned this already, but one thing I really like about the manufacturer of this XAG is that they have an extremely cohesive system between all their products. Right. They all work together. So all the drones, the ground sprayers, the software, the mapping systems all work together, and it's all done through their own software. So it makes the process so much easier to use. It's a turnkey solution. It's a smart farming solution that's turnkey. You know, just the fact that the batteries are consistent through the products, that's awesome. You know, to be able to use the same batteries across all the products is amazing.
That's a game changer.
It is.
It's a game changer. And it's just like with, with the mic, just with the ability for the spraying, the hauling, you know, switching the payloads out. All the different things people are going to be able to do between both of these. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting that. To talk.
And like Joy said, this system right now is configured as a sprayer, but it has so many other options that it can be used for. Check it out on our website. We have pictures of all kinds of configurations that can be set up as, and it can be very easily swapped over to a seeder, for example, a fertilizing system, a hauling system, and so on and so forth. It's just a few screws to remove the spraying system and put on the other system.
Right. So, and as far as game changer, future of farming, right? It's zero carb. Zero carb. This thing will run for 4 hours. Takes 15 minutes to recharge the batteries.
Right.
I mean, you're just getting
right.
It's
It's a very cost-effective solution because you don't require a ton of batteries to operate this nonstop. With 2 sets of batteries, you run nonstop with this system. Even with the standard charging system without the water cool, it's still able to run nonstop. But again, the fast charging system on these batteries is pretty revolutionary, I would say, because we all know the batteries are one of the more expensive costs of using any type of electric system, and reducing the charging time reduces the overall cost. So it just means that you require less batteries to be able to operate nonstop. And we all know you guys want to operate nonstop, right?
Yes.
So this is the solution to it. But I think we'll probably close it out there. Again, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I want to thank our Florida team here for joining us. And if you do have any other questions, you can put them in the comments. We can answer them even after the video's not live. And of course, don't worry, this video is going to post as a normal video after it's done streaming. It takes about an hour for it to post.
Yeah.
And you can also visit us on our website. We'll probably put this video on there too.
Yep. Yeah, you guys can schedule calls with us. Ask Ron any of your questions.
Right.
Simon's got the tech support if you guys need to schedule demos.
Right.
We're doing a lot of group demos situations too. So let us
Yes,
know.
absolutely. Yeah, if you guys want to come see it in person, just contact us, and we'll make it happen.
Absolutely.
All right, guys.
All right,
Thanks
guys.
again.
Joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks again, guys. We'll stop the stream, and then again, any questions? You ask us right to the right of your screen there. That's right there.